Hi everyone, for my last whiteboard discussion in our last video for the program. My topic is advocating OT. So again, I just made another chart on Canva and I will post it down in the board. So advocating OT, I feel like this is so important as occupational therapists because most of the time when we go, especially if you're like in an adult setting, you go into a room and patients are like, oh, you're the physical therapist. No, I'm the occupational therapist. And they're like, oh, you're the speech therapist. Like, no, I'm an occupational therapist. But usually not in speech. I feel like everyone, speech and OT, like we're both, all three disciplines were physical therapy. So it's very important to advocate for OT. In some ways we can do that. One of the ways is joining an organization. So there's like AOTA, that is the National Organization for Occupational Therapy. And then you can also join like smaller boards. Usually each state has a board of occupational therapy that you can join. But this just helps improve the knowledge to others on what occupational therapy is. Another big one is the community. Doing things in the community to advocate for occupational therapy. So like in our program, we went to the Hope Clubhouse and we did some mulching and we did some other work with the people there, but that gave us time to advocate what occupational therapy is to the workers, because I know someone in our class asked, like, would you guys ever hire like an occupational therapy professional? And they were like, well, we don't really have insurance or anything like that. And then we explained to them, like, occupational therapists don't have to be just places that are traditional settings. And someone could certainly be in the Hope Clubhouse as an occupational therapy helping run that place. So it is very important to advocate on what we do, what settings we can work in, how we can help in like mental health, in all of the different areas, because occupational therapy is such a broad profession and we can really help in many places. So another one we can do is spread OT awareness to like legislation and people in the federal office, and you can do this by the Association of the American Occupational Therapy Political Action Committee, and this allows our voices as occupational therapists and as medical professionals get word into the federal office to help make changes to laws and regulations to better help our patients and their families. So I think the main thing for advocating OT, especially like on the boards exam, is really just community based probably. And again, I have had a couple questions on practice exams about like AOTA and that type of organization that we can be part of. So I would definitely go over AOTA, and again, just working with the community and like especially mental health, because mental health is a growing profession for OTs. Just like in our therapy ed class, Tony was talking about how she was in mental health and how a lot of people don't really know what OTs do. And yeah, so that is my week's discussion board. If you guys have any other questions about how you think we can advocate for our profession, just let me know. or if you guys have any other examples on how we can advocate, definitely let me know so I can further my knowledge.